Hey everyone, I am Amrit Anand and welcome to Geeks for Geeks. We are going to learn installing Java and setting up environment variables so that we can run a Java program in our machine. So without wasting time, let's get started. Alright, so before installation of Java in your machine, we need to ensure that whether Java has already installed or not. For that, we will simply go to the command prompt, and in the command prompt, we will type here java hyphen version. Okay, now press here enter. Here you can see that there is no any version installed, so that no any version are visible. In case you have installed Java earlier, you will find that there is some version visible on the command prompt. If it is visible, you need to make sure that the Java version is either 11 or more than 11, because all the latest IDE that are used nowadays required Java 11 at least. Now, one more thing that we need to know before installation Java is what operating system and what processor we are using. For that, we will go to the this PC, and in the this PC we will right click here and we will click on the properties option. Now in the properties option, you will able to see that we have 64-bit operating system and x64 based processor, and that operating system is of Windows 10. So once we have all Java pre-installation idea, now we can go to our favorite browser and download Java. For that we will go to our browser, and here we will type JDK download, and you will see that there is a JDK download option from oracle.com. We will click on JDK download, and after that we will land to another page. Once we visited here, you will see that there are lot of JDK files available for different operating system. It is for Linux, for Mac OS, for Solaris and for Windows. Since we have already checked our architecture and processor operating system, we can download according to that. Here we have two Windows operating system file, and once we have checked that we have x64 based processor, so we will install this Windows x64, that is of 168.67 MB. So we will click here. After that we will accept this and click on download JDK. Now once you have downloaded that JDK file, you will need to go the download location. In the download location you will find that JDK file. You will simply click on it. After that you will allow whatever they will ask. So just simply do next and next, and you will see that after few minutes the Java will be installed. Now you can see that the Java SE development kit, that is 16.0.1 version, successfully installed. So we will click on the close button. To check whether this Java file properly installed or not, we will go to this PC. In this PC we will go to C drive. Then we will click on program files, and you can see that here is a Java folder created. Inside this Java folder we have a JDK 16.01 folder. Now for compiling a Java program, we basically need java.exe inside bin directory where JDK is installed. For that we will set environment variable. We will click on this JDK folder. You can see here is one more folder named bin, and we need to copy the path of this bin folder. We will simply copy the path of this bin folder from here, and then in the search tab we will search system variable, and after that we will click on it. Here you can see environment variable option. We will click on this, and in the system variable we will click on path, and after clicking here we will click on this edit button, and in the edit button we will add a new path. So just simply click on new, and here we will paste the same path that we have copied from the bin folder inside the JDK folder. So we will simply copy here, okay, and then say okay, and after that okay, and then one more time okay. Now you are able to run a Java program in your machine. Now let's create and run a Java program. For that, we will right click on our desktop. After that, we will click on the new button, and then we will click on text document. After that, we will need to rename it. Let's say I'm renaming it with hello. We need to make sure that the first letter should be capital, and then we will uh, change its extension from txt to Java, and then press here enter and say yes. After that, we will open this particular file with the help of Notepad, and here we can write any program. Let's say I'm writing a program that will basically print hello, and then saving it. Once I have saved this, I will go to the command prompt, and in the command prompt, since we have saved this particular file inside the desktop, we will jump to the desktop directory. So cd desktop, and then press enter. Now we will write here the Java C. Java C refers to Java compiler. Here we will compile that particular file and write the name of that particular file. The file name was hello.java. Okay, and then press here enter. Now you can see on our desktop a new file created, that is due to compilation. This is basically a bytecode. After that, we will run this particular file. To run this file, we have the command java and the name of file without any extension. Okay, so the name was hello. Okay, and then press here enter. Now you are able to see on the command prompt that hello has been printed. So this is how we can run a Java program. Although you can run a Java program with the help of IDE, and that basically beautify your coding journey. So yes, you can download that particular thing. Okay geeks, if you are having any doubt regarding whatever I have explained in this video, do ask in the comment section, and if you find this video helpful, make sure you like this video and subscribe to Geeks for Geeks YouTube channel.